30 miles from the home of the Shroud of Turin, the tiny, sleepy Italian village of Baldissero Canavese was able to keep secret for 15 years the location of the commune of Damanhur. At the foothills of the Alps, beneath an undistinguished-looking suburban home, hundreds of hippies are living in paradise under the earth. The Damanhur Federation was founded by Oberto Airaudi and his 24 disciples, named after the Egyptian city that hosted a temple dedicated to Horus, the sky god, represented as a man with the head of a falcon. Airaudi also went by the name of Falco, or the hawk, based on the tradition of the cult that members adopt animal names. According to Falco, this all started when he was a 10-year-old child. He had visions of a great temple filled with people living harmoniously together. As a man, he had a successful career as an insurance agent, when in the backyard of his home on a hot August night, Oberto told his believers he was waiting for a sign. A falling star streaked across the sky. He said to his friends, "We start digging now." They used only hand tools, hammers and picks. Beginning in 1978, and working around the clock for the next 15 years, these laymen carved out an underground complex, with no architectural plan except for the sketches made by Falco. It now descends 5 stories into the earth, in a giant series of chambers connected by hundreds of yards of tunnels. One room is a 4-sided pyramid, covered in mirrors, with a glass dome. The ceiling of a room called the Hall of Spheres is covered entirely in gold leaf. Other ceilings, walls, and floors are done in intricate mosaic murals. Very early on, the collective of Damanhur also was involved in other New Age projects. They believe that plants can sing, and they developed equipment to allow humans to hear the melody. One probe is attached to a leaf. Another probe is inserted in the soil between the roots. Electric conductivity is measured, and a converter assigns musical notes to the electrical impulses. The underground temples became public knowledge when a former member sued to regain his possessions from the group. Italian police and the public prosecutor came knocking at the front door in 1993, demanding to be shown the subterranean temples, which were constructed without a single building permit. Otherwise, they warned, "We will dynamite your hillside." Falco replied, "Your threats are unnecessary," and he led authorities through the secret door to the complex. The officials were dumbstruck by expansive vaults 25 feet in height. Worldwide headlines helped the Damanhur Federation to turn their commune into a tourist attraction. The government declared the sanctuary to be the 8th wonder of the modern world. The cult revealed that in 1997, they unlocked the secret of time travel. Time Project leader, Nomo Orzo, says it is safer to travel deep into history than it is to travel to the recent past which might adversely change current events. Or it so confirms the device is a machine. Its purpose is to channel and magnify a person's own psychic energy. The current population of the neo-hippie commune is between 700 and 800 souls. They have their own schools. They issue their own currency, the credito, equal in value to the euro. They invented their own sacred language. But they no longer hide anything. They welcome visitors, and they welcome new citizens. There are different classes of citizenship at Damanhur. The Class C citizen is not required to live on site. Class B citizens contribute money and must live there at least 3 days a week. Class A citizens share all personal property with the commune and live on site full time. Only Class A citizens are eligible to make use of the time machine.
Dad was a lawyer, and my mom was a flight attendant. The main catalyst for my parents to drop out, to quit their jobs, and to, in their case, leave the United States was the Vietnam War. My dad got drafted, and I think that it was a very simple choice for him. My parents left the U.S. when my mom was pregnant, and they had nothing but a backpack, so they were very poor. My mom said that she gained 11 pounds during my pregnancy, so you can imagine they probably weren't eating almost anything. We moved all the time. We pretty much lived out of backpacks or the backs of trucks. I want to say that I'm proud of my parents for sticking it out as long as they did. They really did put in a lot of hard work to live the lifestyle that they chose.